Dear students, with the discussion of one more example, I am going to close this operations on the various signals. Anyway, we can solve the many types of, we can plot the many signals if you are good at the three operations on signals, that is time reversal, time shifting and the time scaling operations. If you are good at these three operations and you can plot any signal and with any complexity, with any level of complexity the signal is having, you can easily plot that signal if you are good at the time reversal, time shifting and time scaling operations. One thing you have to remember that in plotting the any signal, any complex signal, you have to go through a sequence. First you have to draw the time reversal operation. After that you have to go for the time shifting operation. After that you have to go for the time scaling operation. So this is the key point in drawing the any signal. Then I am going to explain the second example. With the second example, these operations on signals are going to be completed. Then what is the question we have? We have the question: plot u of minus 2t minus 3. U of minus 2t minus 3. By seeing the u, we have to understand that it is a unit step signal, and by seeing the t, we can understand that it is the continuous time signal. It is nothing but initially it is unit step continuous time signal. After that it is having the minus, so that it got the reversal operation. After that it is having the minus 3, that means what, t minus 3 is there, so that it is having the time shifting operation. And after that it got multiplied, t got multiplied with the a constant, that is 2, so that it is having the time scaling operation also. It got applied the time scaling operation also. To draw this one, we have to know the four things. First one, what is u of t, we should know, and after that we have to know how the time reversal operation can be performed, we should know, and after that how the time shifting operation can be performed, we should know, and after that time scaling operation, how it can be performed, we should know. Then only we can able to draw this given signal. First one, I am defining the u of t. U of t is nothing but it is a continuous time signal. U of t is equals to, u stands for unit, unit means 1, and it is a continuous time signal. U of t is equals to 1 for t greater than or is equals to 0, for t less than 0. For t less than 0, the u of t is equals to 0. This is the mathematical representation of that particular signal. By making use of that mathematical representation of that signal, we can easily plot that signal. Then I am going to plot the signal for t greater than 0. That means what, this is u of t, we can call it is u of t. Always amplitude of the signal must be taken on y-axis, then the amplitude of, then the independent variable must be taken on x-axis, and it is t, and it is extended to minus infinity, plus infinity. This is minus t, and this will be extended to the minus infinity. And at t greater, from t greater than or is equals to 0, for t greater than or is equals to 0, that means what, it is 0, and this part is t greater than or is equals to 0, and this part is the t less than 0. This total part is t less than 0, this total part is t greater than 0. For t greater than or is equals to 0, for t greater than or is equals to 0, the signal amplitude is 1. For t greater than or is equals to 0, the signal amplitude is 1. That means what, from the 0 onwards the signal amplitude is 1, so that I can call it is 1. That means what, for all the values of t, for all the values of t, if the t is greater than or is equals to 0, then the amplitude remains same, that is 1 only, so that it is the amplitude is having the 1, so that this is a signal, and it is having the signal up to minus infinity. We can have this signal up to the minus infinity, and this is t greater than 0, greater than or is equals to 0 is completed. What about t less than 0? For t less than 0, amplitude is 0, so that up to the from 0 to minus infinity, from 0 to minus infinity, that signal amplitude is also 0. This is the unit step signal. That means what? From 0 to minus infinity, 0 to minus infinity, whatever may be the value of time, whatever may be the value of time, the signal amplitude is 1 only. For t less than 0, from 0 to minus infinity, the signal amplitude is 0. This signal amplitude is 0. This type of signal is named as unit step signal. This type of signal is named as unit step signal, and by using this unit step signal, we have to plot, first we have to apply the time reversal operation. After that, we have to apply the time shifting operation. After that, we have to apply the time scaling operation to have the u of minus 2t minus 3. Just now we got the u of t. U of t is nothing but unit step signal, and which is defined u of t is equals to 1 for t greater than or is equals to 0. That means what? From 0 to positive infinity whose amplitude is 1 only. From for all the negative values of t, whose amplitude is 0. This is unit step signal. It seems to a step only, and this type of signal is named as unit step signal, and this will be remains 0 from minus to minus 0.12 and the minus infinity, and it is 1 for 0 to positive infinity. Then we have to draw the signal, that is u of minus t. I am going to draw the signal, that is u of minus t. First operation what we have to apply? We have to apply, that is time reversal operation, that is nothing but u of minus t. Simply replacing the t by minus t. That means what? Here the signal is there, that is 1 for t less than or is equals to 0. This signal will come this side and this signal will come this side. It is simply folding operation. That means what? Whatever the signal is there in the first quadrant, we can get that is in the second quadrant. Whatever the signal is there in the second quadrant, we can get that signal is in the first quadrant. So that by applying the reversal operation or the folding operation, we can get the signal is like this. So that it is the time reversal operation applied on the unit step signal. This is what it is, the u of minus t. It is u of minus t. Here this is what? Whatever the second quadrant is there, it came onto the first quadrant, and whatever the first quadrant are there, it came onto the second quadrant. That means what? Simply t is replaced by minus t. This is t earlier, it got replaced with the minus t. That means what? This will come here. It is a folding operation. So that this is what here, that now from t less than or is equal, for t is less than or is equals to 0 whose amplitude is 1, and t is greater than 0 whose amplitude is 0. This is u of minus t. This is u of t, and this is u of minus t. Then we have to go for the next question is what? The time reversal operation successfully applied on the u of t. Then we have to go with the time shifting operation. Take that one is time shifting operation. Then u of minus t is completed. Then we have to go with the u of minus t minus 3. That means what? Take minus 3 is equals to 0. So that minus t is equals to 3. Then t is equals to minus 3. Minus means what? Minus means signal will shift left side. Signal will shift left side by the how many units? 3 units. The signal is there from 0 to negative infinity, and here there is a signal amplitude is 0 from 0 to positive infinity. So that this signal will shift left side by how many units? 3 units. That means what? It got started earlier, it is at 0. Now due to the shifting of left side with the 3 units, it start with the 3. So that the signal will be like this. This is a unit step signal, and it got shifted with the how many units? It got shifted with the 3 units. Now this signal name is what? This signal name u of minus t minus 3. Minus t minus 3. This, if it is simply u of minus t, we can get, we can have the signal is from t is equals to 0 onward. But due to the time shifting operation, minus t minus 3 is equals to 0, so that minus t is equals to 3, so that t is equals to minus 3. Minus is nothing but it is left side with how many units? 3 units. Earlier signals is there from 0 to negative infinity, but here minus infinity, but due to the shifting with the left side with the 3 units, now it started with the minus 3 onwards. Minus 3 to minus infinity, that signal is amplitude is 1. From minus 3 onwards, signal amplitude is 1, and for minus 3 is greater than, if the t is greater than or is equals to minus 3, then that signal amplitude is 0 up to the t is equals to positive infinity. This is u of minus t. Now this is u of minus t, but our question is what? u of minus 2t minus 3. That means what? u of minus t is completed, u of t minus 3 is completed. Now we have to go with the another operation. Now the t is multiplied with the 2. That means what? By applying the time scaling operation, we can have x of at. If a is greater than 1, then the resultant signal will be the compressed signal. If a is less than 1, the resultant signal will be the expanded signal, that is expanded version of the expansion version of the signal. So that here in place of a, what we have? In place of a, we have the 2, so that it will be the compressed signal. So that here each and every time instant is going to divided by 2 only. That means what? Here infinity is divided by 2 means it will be the infinity only. It will be infinity only. Here the minus infinity is there. It will be divided by 2 means again it is minus infinity only. Here minus 3. Now we have the minus 3. Minus 3 is divided by 2 means it will be at the minus 1.5. So that the signal will start from the minus 1.5, and here onward the signal amplitude is 1, and the remaining signal will be 0. So that here this is about the new signal name is what now? This is u of minus 2t minus 3. This is the signal. This is the plotting of u of minus 2t minus 3, in which what I did, first I have drawn the what is u of t. What is u of t I have drawn, and after that I have applied the reversal operation on the unit step signal, so that simply I have interchanged the first quadrant to second quadrant to first quadrant by applying the folding operation, or simply by applying the mirror image concept. We can get the whatever the signal is there in the first quadrant, we can get that is in the second, and whatever the signal is there in the second quadrant, we can get that is in the first quadrant by applying the time reversal operation. After the time reversal operation, immediately we have to search for the time shifting operation, whether the t is added with a number or subtracted with any number, we should see. So that here t is subtracted with the 3, so that we have the minus t minus 3 is equals to 0, so that minus 3 is equals to 3, so that t is equals to minus 3. Minus indicates left side, with the 3 is nothing but with the 3 units, so that whatever we have the time reversal signal, that will shift left side with the 3 units. Earlier signal started at 0 onward, 0 to minus infinity, and it got shifted with the 3 units, so that it will start at the minus 3 to the infinity, and it will remain same in the remaining part, that will be the 0. From minus 3 to infinity it will be 0. Then we have applied in the time scaling operation, because the t is multiplied with a constant of 2, so that 2 is greater than 1, so that the resultant signal will be a compressed signal, so that each and every time instant is going to be divided by the 2, so that here the minus infinity is divided by 2 means minus infinity only, and here the plus infinity is divided by 2, that is plus infinity only. Minus 3 is divided by 2, that is 1.5, and 0 is divided by 2, that is 0 only. So that we have the signal is like this is the best example to have the all the signals, all the operation which is applied on one particular signal. And by having this knowledge, we can plot the any type of signal. First you have to remember the key point. When you are going to draw any complex signal, first of all we must go through the time reversal operation. That means we have to identify whether the independent variable is assigned with the negative sign or not. If it is assigned with the negative sign, we should apply the time reversal operation. And after completion of the time reversal operation, we should search for the time shifting operation. If the independent variable is added or subtracted with any finite value, then we have to apply the time shifting operation on the time reversal signal, After that, after successfully completion of time shifting operation, we have to apply the time scaling operation. That is nothing but by observing if the t or independent variable is multiplied with the any constant value, then we have to apply the time scaling operation. If that constant value is greater than 1, the signal will be a compressed version of the original signal. If that constant value is less than 1, that the resultant signal will be the expanded version of the original signal. In this way, we can plot any type of signal if the